Today's soundbite is a question I get asked regularly by my clients. And it is, how many trustees do you think make a good board and why? And is it important to limit the tenure of trustees? And I'm posing that today to Catherine Marchant, who's Chief Executive of Impact Family Services.
So that's another interesting question. I'm not sure that there is a number, because I think that depends on your on the size of your charity and also what your charity does. Because if you're a very complex charity, you might need lots of different skills. I do think, however, when you're into double numbers, particularly when you start to get over 12, I think you have to be careful how you manage that in terms of getting decisions made and getting through meetings quickly. And I know some people think, the more you've got, you can make sure you've got a quorum at your meeting. But I think if you've got trouble with enough people attending meetings, that's not about your numbers. That's really about what's happening within your charity, within the board of trustees, and there needs to be, some conversations around that. So I think you just have to be careful that it's a manageable number for your charity, and you get those decisions made that you need made and made quickly. And I think that's what's important. In terms of, is it important to limit the tenure? I'm a fan of that, because for a number of reasons. Most charities, if they have a limit on tenure, would normally have, you can do 3 years, and they can do it twice. But there's always usually a clause to say that, if the trustees agree, then even after the second tenure, that they can be reinstated. And I think that's important if you've got very good trustees who are very engaged, very insightful, have got a lot of knowledge and are adding value to the charity. On the other side, having those breaks allows you to, it formalizes a retirement process, and it gives you the opportunity to have conversations with trustees who are perhaps not delivering or as engaged as they should. But also, some trustees feel guilty about leaving a charity, and that gives a natural break for them to say, actually, this is my turn. So I am a big fan of having that limited tenure.
As usual, thank you to all our guests for answering the questions, and thank you to everyone for listening, and I hope it's been both interesting and valuable. If you think Experience Bank Group can help you with the effectiveness of your board or recruitment to your board or chief executive, please don't hesitate to contact us.